Good morning, everyone. Even though that last piece was 8 p.m. Animal Crossing City Folk. Nevertheless, I have said good morning. Good morning at 6:30. Cats are being cats. They're very distracting cats, I will add. Turn that up a little bit. Bring you back. For our cats, at least, yeah, it's pretty normal. So I think I'm actually going to check and make sure before I start talking out of my ass here. Yeah, I changed the encoder from the built-in OBS software encoder for my output to the AMD hardware encoder. And I don't really know what all of that means, but from what I understand, switching to a hardware encoder will take a lot of the strain off of my CPU. But I'm not sure. So like if the video starts giving you, yeah, I don't really know what any of it means either. I just know it's like it's the process in which like what I see in OBS goes from my scene to being a video that's being streamed on the internet. Like that video, like the video that I'm seeing of my scene, turning that into a flat image that gets sent out. So I don't know if that's going to make any significant difference. Like I haven't dropped any frames so far, but that's usually a bandwidth issue, not an encoding thing. But like out of the last 12 minutes, like I haven't dipped at below like 30 frames. I haven't gotten that like encoding error show up at all. But I mean, I also haven't started the game, so we'll see if that makes any significant differences. But like if it starts causing problems, I'll take the stream down and change it back over. Yeah, like now that I've started the game, I've suddenly dropped a bunch of frames. I don't know if that's like the internet thing or just like some communication issue or what. Nope, this isn't where we wanted to go. We wanted to go to World 4. Through this door. Got that. Yeah, it's going fine so far, but we'll see once we start getting more into the meat of the game. I actually start really playing and stuff. There it goes. Starting to get a little bit concerned, but it eventually loaded. We're in, and we don't have to go down that weird pathway no more.
I don't know much about the goats up here, but we tried to give them a wide berth. If you
Right. We talked to you already. Come on, game.
These telescopes let you look at far away.
Guy gonna hurt me? The answer is yes. He is going to hurt me.
These telescopes let you look at far away peaks.
That's cool. I like looking at things. I like being able to see. Uh-oh. Why's it gotta put me all the way back here? Come on.
These telescopes let you look at far away.
Time stop yarn. Believe that's our last ability.
Cling. The old windmill is this way.
Is it now? Ah, it is new. We have 18 balls of yarn, so it's gonna be a little bit before we can actually use it.
Roll those horns to open up some new.
We need 14 more. Okay. You've cleared Goat Village. What does that even mean? I don't feel like I did very much.
The birds at the birdhouse steal shiny things.
Do they now? Not very nice of those birds now, is it?
The Twilight Bell is this way.
No, not that hat. This hat. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll take one of these flag things over. Thought that was gonna bounce me up, but I guess not. Oh. I see.
The Twilight Bell is just ahead.
Can be found over here. Nope, it's a ball of yarn. Nope. Rift token. There we go. I didn't think I was gonna make that one. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh. So close. God. Really?
The Twilight Bell is just ahead.
Go. And back up here. Doing this crap. Doesn't look like there's anything else nearby. The Twilight Bell. What does that even mean? What do we need a Twilight Bell for?
Not everything I sell is of value.
Fast Hatter Badge significantly reduces the cooldown when using hats. Projectile.
Goodbye.
Do not have the pawns for it. That's not how bells work. Oh. It's also not how bells are supposed to work, but okay. I'm confused. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I need a key to get through that door, so... Oh, I thought I was gonna run up that, I guess not. Nope. Well, now that we know that we can't, that we for sure cannot get through that. I guess we'll do it the proper way then. Okay. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess we'll go this way. I don't like doing it the proper way. I want to do it my way. More time stop yarn. Well. I can walk up those ones. I can walk up this wall. Go. E. Not gonna make that jump. Sad. Thought I could make it, but could not. Come on, there we go. Alright. What does this horn do for us? Okay. I'm assuming that was necessary. There we go. Get out of here. Got a door to go through. Okay. Oh, damn it. Come on. It's another ball of yarn. Another key. Okay. Okay, now we're up here. Because blowing that horn was required to get the timepiece. I was gonna say, where to go? Hello? That was weird. I could only move in one direction while I was in there. Cleared the Twilight Bell. Got the timepiece, and for some reason it didn't kick us out of the level this time. I understand that this one's free roam compared to the others, but it's just kind of weird. It's like we're gonna kick you out of every other level except for this one. I get that it was probably an intentional decision, but it's an inconsistent decision nonetheless. I think that's what this game lacks the most, is consistency.
This heat is great! Oh, it's even hotter to the right.
Lava cake. Oh. Another one of these. Boom. Through the skies. Oh, didn't see you there. Uh-oh. Not good. Not a fan of that. Like, instead of making the last level difficult, we're just gonna throw you off and waste your time. Oh, this house is on fire. That's lovely. Don't appear to be able to go in any of the houses, but more zooms. Oh, I see. That's the lava cake. I get it now.
This is the lava cake.
Thanks. I just said that.
How the place end up?
Random graves thrown about. Couldn't come up with anything better to put pawns in, except for graves. That was a good jump. I like that one. Alright, next layer. Another ball of yarn. How many do we have? 21. 9 more. Or 11 more, sorry. I can math.
Clearly a safe place for a child to be.
I mean, it's safer than most of the other places in this game.
I think I spy some treasure.
Walking away from the lava cake. Go find treasure that this random person told us about. That's it. Oop. Another rift token. Would have appreciated that if it was a ball of yarn, but I guess not. I mostly just want to, you know, get enough yarn so I can get that last hat and get the rest of the damn timepieces. Oh, watch out for the fire-breathing thing. Whatever it is. Flamethrower. No, not another checkpoint. Why you gotta do this to me, game? Let's see. Game's like, oh, you wanted a ball of yarn, right? Here's a ball of yarn. Gotta use the shitty dweller hat to get to it with no checkpoints. That was weird. I dived at just the right time for the game to decide that I didn't have to go up with the pillar and just clip me into it instead. No, hit the... If the X prompt is going to be on the screen, it should connect to the goddamn thing, not attack in the other direction. I was facing the prompt. I was not facing the enemy. Oh, I deserve that. Game heard me. Assassin it. Oh shit, I thought that was a ball of yarn. Fuck. Damn it. There's a yarn ball right there. Goats are doing some weird drugs, man. I don't trust them. I'm going back for that yarn ball. I want it. Feel vindicated. I need to be vindicated. It's not so much that I want the yarn, it's that I need a lot of it.
Heat is great. Oh, it's even
No? Oh, okay. Must knit. It's gotta happen.
This heat is great.
There we go. Where does this take me? Does this just take me back? I'm not gonna be happy if this just takes me back. Mystifying maze.
Hey, this way doesn't lead to any peaks.
Great. Oh good, I can just take this back.
great! Oh, it's even hot. This way for the lava cake.
So how was work today? Do anything interesting? Not too bad. Yeah, a lot of people like to, you know, shop in the middle of the day. Usually you don't see very many people in the morning except for, you know, people like me that are going to PetSmart after work. Working overnight. I'm sure you do, because that means, you know, you don't have to worry about interacting with people. Come on, what the hell? Back to the lava cake. Yeah, they can be.
Lava cake. How'd the place end up?
Bet you the game's not gonna give me any checkpoints since I already did this. God. I mean, I don't know if it's going to give me checkpoints or not. I haven't seen it give me one yet. I'm just assuming because this game's an asshole like that.
This is clearly a
Come on! Like, I don't know what this fucking game's problem is, but it keeps eating my inputs, and I'm not happy about it. Yeah, just unplugged my controller and plugged it back in, and suddenly this game just feels... Never mind. But to say suddenly this game feels significantly more responsive, and then it'll just eat my input again. Like, I feel like I need to have an input sensor. Like, I fucking push the button to jump, and it keeps happening where they're not jumping. I already played through several games with this controller, and it was working just fine. This is the only game that has caused this issue of my inputs just being consumed by whatever the hell. I want to finish this game tonight, so I don't even have to fucking think about it anymore. I got a checkpoint there. Every time I want to like this game, it just pisses me off even more. I was excited to play this. I was looking forward to this level, and like, for the most part, it's all right. Some weird design choices, but you know, it's not hard. It's not challenging, unless the game eating my inputs is literally part of the challenge. And again, if the prompt's gonna be on screen, do what the prompt says. The worst part is, I probably wouldn't be so upset about this game if people didn't praise it all the time. Like, I've never heard anybody else have the same kind of complaints as I do. Like, I probably mentioned it before, but like, when I was looking up how to optimize this game so that it would run better on my computer, like, any sort of mention that like, oh, this game isn't really working as I would have expected, just people are like, oh, well, fuck you, you don't even know what's going on, like, you don't, like, you don't know anything about games. And it's like, it has nothing to do with their question or anything like that. It's just like, this game is perfect, you, like, how dare you say that this game has flaws. Didn't we already see that? Why did it have to show me again?
These telescopes let you look at.
There's not too many timepieces left to get through it. Yeah. Like, why even make a jump like that? That's the only criticism I have about this level, is they put in all these goddamn jumps that are like, look reasonable enough to make, and for some reason you're just short. And then you just fall into a pit and you have to go and walk all the way back to where you were going. Because unlike the other levels where if you fell down into a bottomless pit, it put you right back where you were hanging out before. Oh, I can hang out on these. This game's just like, nope, you go back to the last checkpoint if you fall. In this level, but only in this level. $24 yarns.
Make sure you swing towards the path you want.
Getting there. Need 8 more yarns, and I don't even see how many timepieces we have left. We got 33 now. Got 2 so far in this level, so.
There's a horn at the top.
I don't know if this game if this game continues to frustrate me as it has, I might just go to do the final boss and just say fuck it. That's it. We're done with this game forever. Because I can only assume that the last level is the final boss. And part of me is like, I want to continue enjoying this game because I'm not having the worst time ever. If this game were unplayable, I wouldn't play it. But I'm being very critical of this game just because of the hype around it. Being an indie game doesn't excuse it for making poor design choices. I wonder if we're going to see any other bridges that fall down like that. Okay. Serpentine bird horn.
There's a horn at the top.
Does that mean I've completed this area? I feel like Pillars of Light would be a better idea to show areas you haven't completed, but...
Make sure you swing towards
that all goes to... I don't think we've done that area yet. Also, Hat Kid, where did you get those toys? Oh, maybe it's red pillars of light mean you haven't done it. Green means you have. Okay.
You're nearly at the birdhouse.
Over that way. There we go. Oh. Another bird hanging out. Yellow Band Hills. Okay. I don't think I can make this jump, but that hasn't stopped me from trying other things anyway. Oh, I made it. Well, I guess this is as far as I go without figuring out what else I'm supposed to do. Like this weird texture on the ground, like it just makes me think like I'm not supposed to be here at this point. Slide down the mountain.
The birdhouse is this way. Hey, this way doesn't lead to any peaks.
Doesn't it? Nope. Well, it's not gonna lead to any peaks like that.
Hey, this way doesn't lead to any. Hold on to that hat of yours here.
The Purloined Village.
Think I spy some treasure.
Hey, you're not the one that has to go across the tight ropes. This. Why do these ones hurt me and not... What? Oh. Shit. And they hurt... Out of here. Damn cats. So I can't hit them while they're invisible. That's good to know. Third Purloined Village. Great.
I'd hold on to that hat of yours here. I think I spy some treasure. I'd hold on to that hat of yours here.
That'd be nice, but I mean... I don't even know how to get my hat back. Thanks, game. I appreciate having my abilities stolen by some random enemy that I can't hit 90% of the time and can only hit with one certain attack, and apparently he can attack me in the middle of that attack animation as well if I don't do it right. But at least I get my hat back after I die.
Hold on to that. The birds at the birdhouse steal shiny things. Huh. Yeah. Cling.
Horn.
The Twilight Bell is this way.
Already did the Twilight Bell. Wanna know how I get over this way? There we go.
I don't think any hourglasses fell this way.
Goat Refinery. 642 pawns. We do have a lot of pawns. Another ball of yarn. Yay. I think we only need, what, 6 more? Alright. 5 more.
Blow those horns to open up. The old windmill is this way.
Okay. I believe this looks like, you know, another area for a timepiece, so
There's a horn at the top.
Oh, we got another bridge that falls out from under us. But this time it's actually got stuff underneath to catch us, so that, you know, if we didn't realize, we wouldn't have died. Come on. Don't. Oh. So close.
The horn at the top.
There we go.
Careful, some of these bridges are old.
Oh, don't have to worry about that. There's a horn. Is that gonna give us a way to get to the Great Windmill that I keep hearing about? Horn outpost cleared. Alright. Yeah. Excuse me. Windy Passage. I got a lot of these weird looking flowers.
Cling.
Guess that's another place I haven't cleared. Oh. Suppose not, since I can only get over there from here. Ow. Uh-oh. Really? Go. More yarn. 3 more. Okay, looks like I need to find another horn that's gonna get me another flag pole, whatever you want to call it. Flag line. Getting all the yarn. Just need 3 more. Yes, the banners. That's much better term for it. Now, where's this gonna send me? Is this gonna send me where I want it to? Yes.
This one leads to a pool.
Does it now? Okay, that's good because I'm looking for a horn. Curly Tail Horn Trail.
Take care, kid. I went up ahead.
Oh, there's more cats around here. Oh, son of a bitch. Piss off. You're so fast. You're too fast.
Wait, hey!
Damn cats. There. Got my damn hat back. See, there were 2 enemies in Mario 64 that stole Mario's hat. That you could compare those cats to. And there's one big difference between those things and these cats. Like, there's a monkey and a condor. And when you lose your hat in Mario 64, you take double damage whenever you get hit by anything. So, you know, like, you lose your hat and you start taking double damage, so you gotta get your hat back unless you know, plan on not getting hit very much. The big difference with those enemies is that the enemies that steal your hat don't do damage to you after they steal your hat. So while they can make it as frustrating as they want to get your hat back, but so long as they don't damage you, who gives a shit? But this is like, not only do they make it more frustrating for you to get your stuff back from these enemies, but they damage you. Rather easily, I might add. Yeah, it's just like, that's why things like these are so frustrating. It's like, you'd think this is the first time anybody made a goddamn game. Like, there are thousands of examples of better implementation of a lot of these mechanics that they use in this game that it seems like the developers just decided to forget about. It's like they'd never played a 3D platformer and thought, hey, maybe there's something that we could do better. They were just like, let's do it our own way and not think about it. And just, you know, let it happen. Brewing iron. Nope. Come on. Let me see if I can... Just wanna... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just skip some sections. Who needs to plan for him through the whole thing? Now I just hope I'm going forward and not backward. But what happened to the... Thought there was a bottle of yarn here too. No, I don't get another shot at it. Yeah, it looked like there was yarn involved. But I suppose not. Would you look at that? I went backwards. Called it. Honestly, this wheel is the only thing that I thought was pointing me forward, because usually you're like, if you got something rotating like that, you rotate it in the best way to make it easy to get on from the direction you're supposed to go. So it's easy to get on it from this direction, but I had trouble getting on it from the other direction because of the way it's rotating. So I just assumed by the rotation that that was forward, not backward. But based on all things I talked about already. See, like, look at this. You know, this is rotating properly. In terms of, like, you know, getting on it. Like, I don't have to jump all the way down and then get on it from the other side just because it's easier. Oh. Checkpoint. Glad that put me where I wanted to be. Once I have switches on them. Not a fan of those under fence jumps with the double jump. Go. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of them, but they can be pretty frustrating. I wasn't sure where I was supposed to be going there. Another checkpoint. What hit me? Oh. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to grow very tired of this level. I don't know how many times I can do the same jump over and over again until I, you know, I'm supposed to get the point that, yes, this is a big windmill. Thanks, game. Yeah, like if there's one thing I've learned about game design, it's that if you want to piss somebody off as quickly as possible, make a shitty camera. Like, it doesn't matter how good or fun the game is. All it takes is one instance of the camera pointing you in a bad direction, and a game will go from being perfect to absolute shit. The Yooka-Laylee had some camera issues, but at least it gave you full control. Like if I wanted to look up, I didn't have to struggle to look up. I constantly forget that there's a look up button in this game, because it's just a weird decision to make. Like, I kind of understand that they made it like up and down on the right stick as zoom controls. I didn't even think I landed on that. It's the second time that I've been hit by fire and just been astounded by the fact that I was hit by it, because I didn't even realize it was there. At least that time it didn't kill me like last time. But yeah, like I get why they made it easier for you to zoom in and out, because, you know, the camera keeps adjusting itself, but I feel like a better solution to that problem would have been to just stop the camera from constantly going all over the place.
The Twilight Bell is this way.
That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the bird cage this time.
The birdhouse is this way. Make sure you swing towards the path you want.
I thought I was already over this way. That was just red. That worked. Okay, I'd like to stop hanging from this ledge now, please. Do I have enough pawns for you yet for that other one? Well, certainly not for those ones, but I think I'll pass on the one hit badge. Certainly hope this birdhouse has a couple more balls of yarn. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a rift token. Oh. Okay. Suppose that's fine. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. There's what looks like a relic behind that one. Another shiny thing. Oh, I gotta go this way. Glad I survived that jump. Another rift token, but that still doesn't tell me how to get into there. Walled up on the side, too. Okay. Yeah. Now I get up there. I go this way. That was a relic, but it just gave me a rift token, it looked. Oh, isn't that cute? Found a ladder. Only a little bit hard to see. Better. Last ball of yarn. Looks like it. All right. 32. Weird. Put me back here. Another dead end. Looks like we need to find another horn. There. Cold coffee. Really? Yeah, that worked. Alright, do we get a checkpoint? We don't. That timepiece was just too wild. Could not be contained. Chapter 4 still doesn't remove us from the level. The illness has spread. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but like usual, I guess I'll just follow these markers and hope for the best. Now, if I had to wager a guess, I can only assume we're going to that weird textured platform that we saw earlier that we couldn't do anything about. Just seems kind of arbitrary, don't you think? Just like, oh, you're not allowed to go up the normal way, you have to go up this very specific spot this time. Hey look, it's that weird textured platform. But this time, there's swings near it. Cool. No fancy cutscene, no like, you know, you did a good thing. Now go do more good things. Guess there's only 2 more. God, I love backtracking. All the affordances they try and give you in this game, it's weird that they don't give you like a quick shortcut back. No. Whoops. Yep, whoops. Did not mean to go back. Oh, I think this is the wrong way. Not a fan of this whole split path banner thing, like... Oh, that's time stop hat. So confused. How am I supposed to... Oh, there we go. What the hell is going on? Like, purple on purple. Thanks for giving me very clear warning that I was going to be having to dodge some things there, game. Can you go in the direction I'm pointing? Literally going straight, pointing straight on the control stick, and it's just like, nope, you're going left. Hey, look, some health. Health is good when I only had one thing left. Headed down this way. Thought that pole was going to be a platform, but it was not. I mean, it was a good thing I was anticipating having to do that whole thing anyway, like, you know, skip that platform, swing on the thing instead, and go. And go up. Or, like, you know, like, hit the spiders, skip the platform that's destroyed, swing on the thing, and then just immediately go into hitting the other spiders, but... Just like the thought, as soon as I saw it, was like, oh, that looks like I gotta land on that. And the answer was no, so... But I had to change my trajectory towards it just in case. You know, there could be something up there, something good. Ow. Oh, these things can hurt me too.
Is it over? The air is clear again. And the goats seem to have come to their senses again. I don't really understand it, but I assume we have you to thank. We found this in a cluster of those flowers after they wilted again. You were pretty insistent on going after the others, so I guess it belongs to you? Thank you for helping us.
Are we finally allowed to leave the level? Are we finally gonna go back to our ship? Looks like it. The windmill, the birdhouse, the lava cake, the twilight bell. See, this is why I wanted to go back to the thing, so that we could find out where our time rifts were and, you know, hopefully get those somewhere in between. Okay. Excuse me. Plenty. Plenty is in two, but plenty. Oh, I forgot to tweet about the stream. It just takes me up there.
The old wind. Yeah. There's a horn at the top. Yeah.
Is this the house we were looking for? Thought I saw it there for a second, but nope, that's just a balloon. Let's see. Okay.
The Twilight Bell is this way.
Good, that's where we're headed.
bell is just ahead.
This nonsense again. And there's a time rift. Up on this tree. There's a lot of goats. There we go. Thanks, game. I just thought there wasn't a goat up on this platform because I couldn't see it. Lovely. Just what I appreciate, blind jumps. Who thought that was okay? There's that one. Aw, that was close. This is 100% not intended. Is that all there is to find? Just some untextured geometry I can walk on. I'm surprised it took that long for us to find some random untextured geometry at this level. Like with the amount of times we've slid down cliffs and such. Excuse me. Come on, let's go.
This one? Take care, kid. Wait, hey!
Not this house. It was at the top of a house. I can hear it. Oh, you come on! Do I get my hat back if I just walk into this? One would only hope, because I mean I can't go back for it. Oh. Thanks, game. You. These cats would be fine if it gave me some sort of indication as to where they were. Like I can see that one. But it's not like it even really matters. Because they're just gonna... even going on? Like, I can't move the camera to see what the level is doing around me. It's just fucking lifting me up. I don't even know how we got to the end. Alpine Skyline, all clear. Yeah, I'm calling it. They just phoned in that last level. There, I finished level 100%. I could say that was the worst one. That was the worst level in this entire game. Next one is Mafia Town. Do not like Mafia Town. And guess what? We're going back to Mafia Town. Because for some reason they thought it would be a good design choice to have the first world contain one timepiece that you can't get without getting the last possible power-up in this game. And they also made that timepiece the only timepiece that requires this power-up. That's why I don't like Mafia Town. There's too much shit here. Really? Playing the game for nearly 2.5 hours and now my controller cuts out?
Haha! Rockets are fast, and if Mafia on rocket, Mafia is fast. Fastest man alive! Little child want to race fastest man alive? Mafia stole timepiece from HQ. If you win, Mafia give it to you. It is on! Mafia not sure Mafia survive this, but at least Mafia die as fastest man alive!
Cool.
Get ready. Go!
Wait, really? I didn't even see him pass me.
Haha! It is
Get ready. Go!
Come on. Oh, damn it. Alright. That was super quick. Mafia Town clear. Alright, let's take a look at our achievements then. Can you see the achievements? Let's see. Okay, you can see this window. Damn, slow ass in-game web browser. There we go. None of your friends have played this game recently. Tell them why they should. They shouldn't. There are 844 people playing this game right now. I wanted to see my achievements, though. Achievement progress. Complete train rush without dying or time bonuses. Hook onto a ceiling fan with a hook shot. Beat any boss with a one-hit hero badge equipped. Do a 360 flip on the scooter. Make it through Deadbird's studio without being seen. Find all murder on the Owl Express clues. We missed one that time. Make it through without finding any clues. Slide down a really long slope. Complete the lava cake peak without touching the lava. Complete the big parade without falling into the audience. Excuse me, climb to the top of the big mushroom. Find your secret hideout. Knock off all the sitting Mafia in Mafia Town. Yeah, I'd rather not. That sounds like a lot of work. Do 5 homing attacks in a row without touching the ground. Collect all timepieces. Play a mod from the Steam... Really? There's an achievement for modding the game? Rate a Steam Workshop level. Collect 30 mod rift tokens from Steam Workshop levels. Clear all objectives in a single Death Wish. Obtain 50 Death Wish stamps. Obtain all Death Wish stamps. Clear ship shape without upsetting the captain. Collect all timepieces in Arctic Cruise. And collect 3 timepieces in co-op. Wow. Kill all Mafia. Yeah, like a lot of these just seem like, you know, things that you could do whenever. Ride the vacuum. I'm surprised there's an achievement for that. Light up the spaceship. These are the ones that I got the last time I played. 4 of them. Sit in 3 different chairs and put on your first badge. It's okay, I don't need to stop time. I didn't even see this thing earlier. Where the hell is that? In the laundry room. Is that through here? I guess so. We did it. Completed the last relic. That gives us a time rift in Arctic Cruise. Chapter 6, the Arctic Cruise. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to know about the layout. I just want to know how many... Okay, there are 3 acts. And I guess 1 time rift? Yeah, I guess so, just... So I guess there are like 4 timepieces to find in this level. Including the time rift, unless there are 1 or 2 other time rifts that the wiki just doesn't mention at all. But I think that'll be it for today. We're at 39 timepieces. The only thing left to do in the base game is the final world, which I believe is just a boss and that's it. Come on. Let me interact with this thing. I want to know what it says. That was weird. Oh, it's a ball. I can pick it up. Great. Hang out in the laundry. But yeah, I think we'll pick this back up on Saturday. Since, yeah, it's Thursday, so Saturday's our next Hat in Time day, which will be our last Hat in Time day. And I think with that, we'll be finishing this game off, since we've only got the DLC level left to go through, and then we'll do the last level and see what happens from there. Since what's our percentage at? Let's main menu. %. Gotcha. But yeah, we'll be finishing this off. I mean, I guess maybe we'll get to 100%. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, I don't know if that percentage is including the DLC, because if it includes the DLC, then yeah, like, the rest of the, like, finishing Arctic Cruise and the final boss should be fine. That should fill out our last 15. But if not, and it expects me to go out and find like all the rift tokens that are in the base game and all the yarn balls, I'm not doing that. Once I get all the timepieces, we're done with this game. That's another thing that bothered me on launch about this game too, since I got a couple minutes left to talk. That's another thing that bothered me on launch about this game too, is that when this game launched, you know how there's like that roulette thing that gives you like those bonuses? A lot of people were upset about the fact that like you couldn't get everything in the game by just playing the base game, just because of those roulettes. Like, you get the rift tokens and that allows you to spin the wheel again, but you can only spin the wheel so many times in the base game, and there's no way, it's impossible to get everything through that. So the developers are like, yeah, we expected there to be a big mod community for this, and we figured we wanted to leave something so that like you can play mods and still get like more from the game. So that's the intention, is like you download mods and then you can get more rift tokens so you can collect more things. But it's like you're leaving it to your community to finish your game for you, like, because that's another criticism that I have of this game, is like it's so expansive, but it's very shallow for how expansive it is. Like, you know, you've got 4 worlds, and even like the 10 timepieces in each world, just like it feels kind of short. like you're finished with each world within an hour or two, and I don't know, it just like it lacks character for me, I find. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. And I don't know, I keep wanting to play Pikmin after these streams, but I haven't committed to actually like setting it up and doing it. So I might end up playing Pikmin later tonight, and I might stream it. I don't know. It depends. Depends on how I'm feeling by the time I actually, you know, get the game loaded and get playing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I made an end. Oops. I mean, it's kind of cute, I guess. I just, you know, was looking for gifts and it took me forever to find, like, I just wanted, like, it didn't have to be Mario, I just wanted somebody to, like, I just wanted a gif of, like, playing, like, a TV on in the dark. That was it, really. But this kind of gets the point across, so. But I like it. I also forgot to add the mixer, so I had to do that, but anyway. Now that I have an end card, I can properly end things off. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow with finishing 999. Hopefully. We've got yeah, 3 endings left. Almost to one of them, and then skip our way through the rest. And that should be good. Hopefully finish it. Might be able to stay up late tomorrow, so anyway, have a good night. I will see you later.